Hi, everybody. I'm Tom, and welcome to your Word for the Day. Our word for today is the word distance, and our verse comes from Luke chapter 22, verse 54. And this is what it says: "So they arrested him and led him to the high priest's home, and Peter followed at a distance." Have you ever had a relationship, an important relationship, go distant on you? Somehow a distance developed, there was an emotional detachment. Did that bother you? You wanted to be close to the person, but there was a distance or a disconnect. You know, this is not limited to physical distance. You can live in the same house with someone and still experience an emotional distance. Do you ever remember something like that happening to you and the ache that you experienced from that distance? You know, I felt that distance one time in my relationship with my mom. We had an argument over the phone, and I handled it completely wrong. But my pride would not allow me to admit I was wrong for about a week. And this was so monumental because I was the baby of the family. I could do no wrong in her eyes. But I drove this wedge in our relationship. And I remember for that week, I went to work, I checked off my to-do list, but I was always thinking about the brokenness of that relationship. We were emotionally detached, and I didn't like it. Has anything like that ever happened to you? Well, a week later, I reconciled with my mom, and it wasn't easy to humble myself and say I was wrong. She wasn't immediately receptive either, but we got past it. Soon thereafter, the relationship was totally restored and actually probably better than ever. Well, Peter was restored too. You see, when he was distanced from Jesus, it was during one of Jesus' most difficult times. But a few days later, the resurrected Jesus came to see Peter, and he closed the gap, served Peter with breakfast, and restored his relationship with him. And Jesus closed the gap between the two of them. Peter confirmed that he loved Jesus, and Jesus confirmed to Peter that he was still on the team. And we can learn from this, that Jesus always wants to close the gap between us. If you're following him at a distance today, it will not go well. So return to him and let him call the shots for your life. And he'll close the gap and restore you. Thanks for joining me today. I look forward to the next time we can grow together with our word for the day.